Hello, hello, friends. So I'm here again with more Everquest 2. And we were about to go kill some of these poor old puppies. Let us kill them with great pleasure. Or would it rather be displeasure or pleasure? Probably displeasure. Because pleasure would imply that I enjoy it when I don't actually enjoy it. And we leveled up again. Look at that, we're doing so good. What is this one? Oh gosh. That is another buff. This is a begin heroic opportunity. I have no idea what that is, so it's gonna be stuffed over there. I have no idea what a heroic opportunity is. I'm not going to really play with it. I get the feeling that that would be something to do later when I'm actually doing heroic stuff and not being someone's errand boy. Because that's basically what I am right now, is I'm an errand boy. Yep. I am tiniest errand boy or errand girl that anyone has ever seen. Because the tiny fairy is tiny. But that's alright. Is there a way to auto-loot in this game? I don't know. Let's, figure that out. I don't know. Hang on. Oh God. I don't think there is. So you know what? We're just gonna leave it, and I will deal with clicking the loot all button instead of trying to be lazy about it. Alrighty. Alrighty. We are done with that. With both of our quests, actually. Let's go take them back to these people. I wonder what...
I am eager to work. Have you brought the ore?
Yes, I have.
You have my thanks and the thanks of everyone who's had to deal with me in the past few days.
Well, you're welcome. I am greatly glad that I could assist. And yeah, you see what I mean? I am tiniest little worker you've ever seen. Because I'm barely at her waist. Barely. In fact, I might not even be technically at... Shiny! Shiny! There's a shiny. I found another bone. Was that another shiny? No, that wasn't. That's fine. It's fine. I'm just... shinies. Hi, lady. I have reduced the number. I leveled up again. Let's see. What do you need now? Well, you are indeed successful in removing several of the Dusk Prowlers from outside the Dexian tomb. It appears that their pack leader has moved inside the cave and made it his den. He must be exterminated at once. Alright. I will be back. I can now cure someone. And summon food! Alrighty. I'm getting most helpful of things to use spell-wise. gonna be the bestest thing. And clearly this is the cave that they're talking about. Ooh, bones. Bones and spooky, scary song. Hi. We're gonna wrath you. And then dawn strike. Ice. Slice you. And more fire. Gonna kill it with fire. Maybe. Nope. At rest. Altreon Justfista? Beholden to honor, bound in hate, the only fear our brother knew was that which he struck in his enemies. Nathox Stex, king and founder of Neriak. Alright, apparently Thexians founded Neriak. Why are we here then? And why are Thexians considered cowardly if they're the ones that founded Neriak? Oh, I'm so confused. Wait. Spooky, scary skeleton! What do you have? Ah! Bones! Bones! Yes! I need some of these bones! I need some of these bones! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm gonna have to come in here with one of my other characters and get some of these freaking bones. Ooh. What is... Sorry, I'm going to buy one and check that out. What is this? I have giant bone person. Yes, I love this. I am now bone person. Hear me roar. I shall be bone person. I love this. This is brilliant. The bones. The bones. Ah. Ah. Okay. The bones. I have bones. I am bones. I shall now be known as Mr. Bones or Mrs. Bones. I don't know. I have bones. I have a spooky, scary skeleton. All right. What work do you need? I want you to enter the cave and bring me the remains of the fallen Dragoon General once... once I have the remains, I can put the next part of my plan in motion. Okay. I don't even know what plans you have, but I will be back shortly. I have bones! I am a spooky, scary skeleton! Fear me! Ah! Shiny. I have such entertainment. Fear me, wolfies! I am spooky, scary skeleton! I'm going to spend as much time as a spooky, scary skeleton as I can. Because why not? I am big bad skelly baby. Rawr! I'm plundering this tomb. And that's literally all it was. I even have a skeleton tail. Oh my gosh. Ah. Ah. I am going to spend as much time as I can being a spooky, scary skeleton from this game, from here. I'm going to be the best skeleton you've ever seen. Well, aren't these just lovely? Quite remarkable how a once fierce warrior has now been reduced to mere scraps. We'll find a use for them. Alright, why? All in good time. In short, we're going to use them against the Thexians found near the Wellspring of Nightmares. They were reported to us by the Dread Guard. I would like to take them out before the Dread Guard has a chance to get to them. I don't know. They are but insects that bite in the nights. Their Thexians do not recognize Kristanos as the ruler of Neriak and seek to steal the throne. They creep into the Dark Lake Wood and attempt to make it their own. They will fail. For now they are attempting to harness the spirits trapped within the Wellspring of Nightmares to do their bidding, not building. They're not trying to build some giant size skyscraper thing. You know, it's not how it's working, man. By placing a vexing curse on the remains you gather from me, I intend for you to disrupt the Thexians' attempt to control these spirits and turn them on against our enemy. Alright. Your mission is comprised of two parts. First, you must exterminate a number of the spirits the Thexians have already tainted, and second, you must take the Vex-ruined remains and toss them into the Wellspring of Nightmares. Doing this will befoul their ritual and cause them great harm. Alright. Once you've put an end to the ritual, bring news of your success to Guinea at Travar Post. She will be quite happy to receive it. You can get to the Wellspring of Nightmares and the Thexians by taking the road east out of Hate's Envy. Alright, I will do this. I'm going to be best spooky scary skeleton and make you proud. Rawr. I am the best skeleton. Dance. It doesn't have a dance animation. Oh! Should totally have a dancing animation for a skeleton type character. Have them like take a couple of their ribs off and like juggle them. You know, that would totally be a great thing. You know? Rawr. An untamed spirit. I'm now level 7. Look at me. I am bestest thing. What new skill do I have? I can root people. And this unnamed spirit was very mean. She told me that my presence made her want to throw up. How mean is that? Ugh! They're so mean. See? She's basically saying that I make her want to throw up. That is like super mean. I'm now offended. I am one of your kind. I am spooky scary skeleton. That is more than what you ever will be because you are simply little ghosties. You're pretty blue glowing ghosties. I am skeleton. Hear me roar. Or, rattle. I rattle. I don't roar. I rattle. Alrighty. Shiny. 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 I got another fragment. Getting all kinds of bones from over here, aren't I? Rawr. Am I really going to need to do more than that? That's not so much of a big deal, you know? Alright. Let's throw this dead body in there. See? Just like that. Oh! I went and killed this guy. Yeah, great harm meant we actually killed them. Ooh, heavy stone. That's a new one. I don't have a lot of animations with this spooky, scary skeleton, which is kind of disappointing. I would love to have a game that would actually allow the player characters to be as skeletons. But, you know, whatever. I guess we'll have to make do with what we have. And this is as close to being able to actually play a skeleton as we're gonna get, apparently. Alright, so we need to keep an eye out for heavy stones and not unearthed ores. Sounds like a great plan. Hi! I'm Spooky Scary Skeleton. Please don't kill me. I dealt with the Thexian peoples. You know, good times, right? Alright? Great. Leexria is in charge of the Dread Guard here in Darklight Wood. She's been moving forces deeper into the wood and will continue to do so until we control this land as cleanly as we do the city of Neriak itself. Yeah, I'll help. Where... This was once the site of a very large battle. Though ages old, new corpses are beginning to resurface and attack. I suspect none other than the Thexians are behind this plot. The cowards would rather have the dead attack us than face us in open battle. Let's see, who are the dead? The fallen rangers and stout cadavers are the corpses of the halfling armies and their allies who attacked Neriak long ago. Now in Undeath, they seek to fulfill their mission once more. You must put them down at once. Alright. We're gonna go kill... I'm gonna go kill some, random halflings that were once battling against this place. Alright. Hi. Hi. You spoke to me. Anyway, apparently I've done practically nothing, and already the guards around here are talking about me like I am freaking legendary hero. It's not true. Anyway, pay me and I'll do whatever you want. Certainly, I am responsible for ensuring the Dread Guard remain an unequaled fighting force and prepared for the eventual mark on Thexian invaders. They say all armies must be bred, fed, and led. Well, I've got the last two categories covered. I've turned my local attention... Blah, 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 blah. I cannot speak! Yay! I have turned my attention to the local fauna of this forest to expand our fighting regiments. Imagine a full platoon of the Dreadguard Dragoons charging their enemy atop fearsome bears. Okay. I know my character said that would be quite impressive, but I find that quite humorous, honestly. For this plan to come to fruition, I must capture several cubs and domesticate them at an early age before their savage nature makes them untamable. I want you to go find some cubs and bring them back to me. Oh, you want me to go and take those poor little baby bears away from their parents? Oh, you are cruel. It's cruel and unusual.
Hello.
Alright. Apparently I'm supposed to... Ah, yes, you're the commander of the Dread Guard. I have not actually dedicated myself to the City of Hate. But I will say that I have, because clearly that's what you want. Good. Nariak requires true statesmen and women who will do all they can to further their city. In my case, I am here, Darklight, battling the forces, natural or otherwise, that threaten our city and her throne. Let's see. And the undead menace, which we've heard about. What's our plan? Search the field to our south. The halflings and elf rangers who died there brought many things into our forest, including small tokens meant to remind them of home, to remind them of what they were fighting for. Collect some. Let's go, Grave Robin. Kind of. Alright.
Well met.
Greetings. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name, so good job! I'm gonna call you Tartar, though. That's going to be your new name. You're Tartar. I have been at my wit's end trying to find adequate supplies for those stationed here. My chief responsibility is supplying general goods or paying others to find them for me. Alright. Precisely. Would you happen to be looking for work? Not really, but I'll take it. I thought so. I'm currently collecting bone fragments for necromancers to use as regents for their reanimating spells. This field we're in is home to a great number of undead, with fresh riot numbers rising daily. They're a perfect source for bone fragments I'm after. Alright. Great! That sounds like a good plan to be doing. And with that is actually going to end out this episode of Everquest. So until next time, friends, have fun!